support life and music.
What's up, everyone? Jack Maggot here from Sport Life and Music. We are at NAMM 2026 convention. We are here at the Fraunhofer booth. We are talking to there's all the way from, I'm not sure where you are located in Germany, but all the way from Germany came here, talk about their amazing, they do a myriad of services and technology, and we want to learn all about it. So we're here with Menno and then Christian. So Christian, I think you gave us a great preview before we were rolling. Can you tell us a little bit about what it is that Fraunhofer does?
Yeah, so basically Fraunhofer is an association doing applied research, which means that we take findings from the science to products. So we are doing our own products, but we deliver something that powers. We deliver whatever ideas to customers, improving their products or making whole new products. So that's basically what we're doing at Fraunhofer. And Fraunhofer has 80 institutes, around 80 institutes, in various application areas, from chemicals, biology, industry, whatever, and audio.
That's why you're here, right? It's the audio part of it, yeah.
Of course.
And so now I understand, yeah, so there's not a direct, you're not maybe a studio, you're not making guitars, you're not making drum sets, but still there are ways that recording artists and musicians, maybe even rappers, I don't know, they can use some of the services that you provide, some of the technology you provide. Have you seen anything like that yet, or is it still too early to look for that kind of application?
Oh, we are looking for every application, to be honest. And especially what we present here is technology to measure speech intelligibility in a mixed signal. So you don't have a reference and you compare it to the background or something, but you have a mixed signal, a complex signal, and then you can estimate, okay, the intelligibility of speech or rap music, whatever, is in a very good level. So that if you publish your music, it will be heard. That's something of high interest, especially for rappers. And it's not only that you measure background versus foreground, but also if you start mumbling or something, that's also measured by the software we provide, and that could be of interest for many people. Maybe because nobody will understand me, and maybe, or especially in music, text is so important in many music types.
That could also apply, say, if you're doing an interview in a loud, crowded conference center, right? That could help.
It's a very good situation right now. Let's see if we can measure. We can measure it afterwards and see the intelligibility.
Well, let's. You got a neat board up here. Maybe we can take a look at the board, and then I want to, give you a chance to chime in too. But we've got this board up here. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at? Maybe in the four quadrants here.
So what you see here on the right side, this is the listening effort meter. So this is very simply showing up how the listening effort is of that video that you can see there, so of the audio of it. And so you see, and if it's green, it's really not a great effort to listen to it, but you see yellow is problematic and red is unintelligible. It's hard to understand. And on the left side you see that the timeline of it, so how is that working over the time of the video, and this helps to see, okay, what parts might be difficult to understand and where do you have to change the mix and to increase the intelligibility at that point. So
Wow. Well, Eric, my colleague, do you have any questions you wanted to ask? While we talk, the scary or the buzzword that comes up sometimes around music and around technology. I mean, I also spent 25 years in technology and I did software testing. So how does AI, you mentioned it before we were going, what's being called AI, how does that factor into everything you're working on and for your customers and for yourselves? How is that factoring in?
Basically, we're not doing a generative AI. We are using AI to analyze what's being recorded, and we're not on our way to do generative AI because I'm also not a fan of it. It makes music so uninspired, and I personally don't like it. And also all these generated vocals, it's nice, but I love going to the studio. I have a studio at home. I love getting singers, getting musicians at my home, and then placing the microphones, post-processing everything so that it sounds well. Sometimes I also have problems with Melodyne and all the autotune stuff. But if you use it in a way that it's not very hearable, then I would say, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I agree with you completely. And Christian, you're holding out as Christian. I didn't know you had a home studio and you record musicians. He was keeping that secret. So I agree with everything you said. Well, I think what you're doing. I can definitely see the need for it in the world. I think it sounds great. Because we are Sport Life and Music, I'm going to ask you guys a non-technology question, probably for both of you guys. What we're all about is making the world a better place and helping people with their happiness. So, what is your advice for living a happy life? And we'll start with you, Menno. Yeah, you guys.
Oh, that's hard question.
Yeah, it's an easy question, right?
Yeah. So very general, or do you mean in terms of audio?
You can, however you're comfortable answering.
Yeah. Do what you like. So I think this helps a lot to have a happy life.
Yeah. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
I think there are so many ways to look at that, but especially in the music business, it's really hard to survive. Some people make it, definitely, and some people struggle. And I personally, I'm very happy that I have a job, very safe job, and I can do music from my heart. And the moment music is not from the heart anymore, I guess you should think about maybe stopping it also, because then it gets kind of a job. And it's okay if you want to just earn money, then it's totally fine. But for me, music is still something very important. I need to really survive. We are playing in a band, by the way.
Yes.
There are two more musicians in that band, and that's really advantageous.
What are you guys doing? Do you have an album coming out? Are you playing somewhere? Your dates?
The band is called Michael Ellis. It's a colleague of ours, and he's writing all the songs, and we are playing them for him basically. So he's the singer and the guitarist, and we are not very famous. No.
That's
But
okay.
you can find it on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. And you generally play back. Do you play a lot in Europe or just in Germany?
Just in Germany.
Just in Germany.
We're starting it, so it's like 1 year ago or so we started the band. So
And to be honest, just in one part of Germany, in northern Germany. So
You're
see.
huge on one street in one town in Germany.
Yeah, so to say.
Well, you kids are going to make it, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Very interesting, by the way. The singer has also an association, I guess, dealing with young people also struggling with not being so wealthy or not being healthy with their mind and having problems with their parents and stuff like that. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, it's from my mind, it's the most important thing. I mean, this is very important what you're doing. The technology is very important, but there's nothing more important. Helping people with their mental health. So I think it's great. Well, I will look up you guys' music and remember us when you guys headline Wembley Arena.
You're opening for the Scorpions.
AAA pass.
Yeah, like you said, when you open for the Scorpions, let us know. Yeah.
Oh, wow. When?
Oh, you hadn't heard?
No, when you guys open for the Scorpions.
Oh, no.
When you guys
when?
All right, well, Fraunhofer, thank you guys so much. You've been very generous with your time. We really appreciate it. It's been a great conversation.
You're welcome.
We'll definitely follow up for sure.
Really appreciate your work for musicians.
Thank you all.
Give me another chance.
Yeah, go for it.
This is Mark Pruitt. I'm the editor-in-chief of Whiskey Network, and I'm also a contributor over at the New Wave of TraditionalHeavyMetal.com. Listen, we love talking about music, but there's something that we don't think about. We don't think about the mental health of the artists that we love. And there's a lot of risk and there's a lot of things that can happen there. What can you do to help? There's a great organization out there. It's called Support life and music. Go to supportlifeandmusic.org and you can learn a lot more about it. Now, I got to get back to writing my tour writer for Jack so that when I do these things, he knows what kind of beer and whiskey that I want to have. So go to supportlifeandmusic.org. God damn it. I'm thinking about my writer. I'm thinking about beer and I'm thinking about music. Support artists, God damn it.